Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good weekend, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. And after things took an unexpectedly serious tone in the last episode, we're back in Miskovitz trying to figure out how exactly we're going to have ourselves a decent fight. Which means I'm going to have to come up with some way of getting rid of the bailiff, because he's a miserable old git who doesn't like people having fun. There are no shortage of options. There's a water goblin sitting...
Hurry! They're fighting in front of your offices.
Who's fighting there? And why aren't the guards doing anything?
They're fighting amongst themselves.
God damn it. I can't even drink a beer in peace here.
Go on then, off you trot, do your job. Unfortunately, it's at this point where I recognised, as you may recall from a previous video, the monk staggering away from the bailiff's table. It's none other than our friend Brother Morticius. Except it's not actually Brother Morticius from the Sedlitz Monastery, because Brother Morticius has been dead for about 15 years. This joker is Morticius's grandson, and he's basically a wandering poet and part-time joker, and he trolled me good and proper. Now, I don't regret speaking to him here at the Tavern at Miskovitz, because, honestly, epic troll. But, unfortunately, the time I spent talking to him gave the bailiff time to figure out that there wasn't actually a fight going on in front of his office. He'd come back to the tavern in the meantime, and I'm going to have to come up with some other way of getting rid of him, because he's not going to be fooled twice.
A bailiff who sits in the tavern in broad daylight. Aren't you worried how folk might look on that?
I don't come here to drink, but to listen.
You mean... spying?
You can learn things from gossip you'd have trouble finding out otherwise. Saves me work.
Alright, he's not as dumb as he looks.
Have you heard about that secret fight club?
Perhaps you should tell me what you know about it. And fast.
Well, that didn't go the way I'd intended.
Well, I can find out more, but I'll need a bit of help.
How?
You'll have to leave for a while. The innkeeper knows something, but he won't tell me as long as you're sitting here.
Well, I suppose I could leave for a moment. But hurry up. I've ordered another round, and I don't want it to get warm.
Okay. I better not screw it up this time, because I don't think I'm going to fool him a third time. Just make sure he's clearing out. He is. Right. Okay, Mr. Innkeeper. I mean, technically I wasn't lying to the bailiff, because the innkeeper isn't going to speak to me while the bailiff is sitting there.
Tell me, where can I find the rest of the fighters?
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. Tell them I sent you, but don't let the bailiff catch you. He'd give you a hard time, and me too.
I know about your son already, but tell me about the others.
They're hired hands, just like him. Venza is the son of a farmer, and Pascal is from the blacksmiths.
I'm certain I'll get on with Pascal. We're in the same trade.
You're a blacksmith too? Well, that'll be a right hammering then.
Thanks. That'll be all.
Was I imagining things, and did the bailiff stagger back in behind me as I was talking to the innkeeper? Yeah, that's him back there, and the player doesn't understand exactly what "fuck off and let me talk to the innkeeper" means.
I heard about the local fight club. You're one of the members, aren't you?
If you have to ask. But if you don't plan on taking part, don't even ask. We don't need any gawkers.
Who said I'm a gawker? I signed up with the innkeeper. I'll beat you one by one and leave you in a pile. You'll see.
That may be so, but you'll have to beat me first.
Challenge accepted.
Shall we go and bash each other's teeth in?
Why wouldn't we? How about a little wager to spice things up, eh?
Yeah, I'll take your money.
That sounds good. Here you are.
Now that's more interesting. So, on guard!
And we're straight into the fight. No prep time.
The devil take you! Too slow!
I got to admit, this is the point where the fight club here in Miskovitz started to worry, because this is the easiest of the fighters. And normally, you start landing a series of combos, like I just did there, and they go down. But not this guy.
Is that all you've got?
He's the easiest of the three fighters.
Well, you surprised me.
It was a good fight. Thanks for it.
You gave me a proper thrashing. But Pascal will straighten you out. You deserve this, though. All right?
You know it. Thanks.
So, Pascal's next. So that's the blacksmith's apprentice. And that's not him. How's he doing here? Okay. Oh, I think I see Pascal over there hanging around outside the pigsty.
What brought you to fighting?
Well, I don't rightly know. It seems better than drinking or whoring around to me.
Why do I get the feeling your heart's not really into these fights?
It's true. Marcus says we're doing this so we defend ourselves, in case someone came around causing problems. But it seems to me he's doing it more for fun and money from the bets.
Oh, so girls and drinking aren't your thing?
Not really. I'm happier at the forge.
The bailiff doesn't like the fighting much.
What's that? Fuck the bailiff? Yeah, well said.
Why don't you just stop fighting?
I'd stop going right away. But Marcus always drags us into it. And if someone doesn't feel like it, he tells everyone what a chicken he is.
Sounds like a bit of a
You're
twat.
just asking for trouble.
Do you think so? Try to tell Marcus that. It's all his idea anyway.
Should we fight?
That's why you're here, isn't it? Now we just need to bet.
Here it is.
Thanks. Now let's see some teeth flying.
I'm wondering if there's some kind of, let's say, subplot going on here with Marcus, the innkeeper's son. If there's a way I can talk them into maybe abandoning these fights.
Yield!
Although I'm not sure why I'd want to. I'm going to have to put Pascal down first, of course.
Christ! Shit!
Top tip. If you plan on giving yourself a boost by shouting a battle cry, make sure you do.
That was easier than I expected. Are you waiting for
And
hell
don't
to freeze?
accidentally hit the I surrender button.
Should we fight again?
I'm
Now
a
I have to do them again.
Here it is.
Thanks.
I was about one solid hit away from putting him down too. He never even laid a finger on me. And of course now... Yeah. Yes. Battle cry, not surrender. Right? Very, very important that you make a distinction between the two. You wouldn't believe I do this for a living, would you?
Well, I can see I'm better off use at the forge.
Oh, come on. You're strong. The rest can be learned.
Here you go. I hope it comes in handy.
So, that just leaves Marcus, the innkeeper's son, who apparently, at least according to Pascal, is making a big song and dance about how they have to be able to defend themselves, but is apparently just doing it for the glory and the cash.
What does the innkeeper say about these fights of yours?
Not much. Why do you ask?
He's afraid you'll get into trouble. You beat the wrong bloke just once, and that's it.
What do you know about it?
I once fought with a nobleman.
No bloody way. And how did you enjoy the pillory? Did they give you a proper whipping?
I swear, it's true. And the punishment I got was far worse. I'm still acting as a squire for that whelp.
At least you have a story to tell in the tavern. Not everyone can boast that.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're putting Marcus off fighting.
Should we fight?
No need to ask twice. And how about a bet? What do you say?
I agree. Here you go.
I'll take it. Now say a prayer, and let's get at it.
I mean, honestly, I don't know why I'd want to anyway. Look, they're all technically adult. Oh, he landed a good first hit. And he's quick on the dodge as well.
Don't laugh too hard. I'll wipe that smile off
I
your
need to
face.
be very careful he doesn't catch me with low stamina, because that's when he'll stop taunting.
Oh! Christ! Shit!
Stamina's running low again. Oh no, he's got me in a grapple with no stamina. I need to
Don't
back
laugh
up.
too hard.
Get my
I'll
stamina
wipe
back.
that smile off your face.
The battle cries, by the way, they're a skill that will increase your damage output for a while after you do a battle cry, which is why I want to do it.
Good fight. Where'd you learn that?
I learn from experience. It hurts, sometimes a lot. But it keeps you on your toes at least.
Aye, I get you. I concede. Here you go. And don't forget to go and see Father. He always has some kind of reward for the best fighter.
Cheers, me dears. Always welcome. Hopefully, the innkeeper is also going to have a tip as to where exactly I can go in order to find the next fight club. Wait, we were fighting here. Is the bailiff? No, he's gone. Okay. We're literally trying to keep this secret from the bailiff and having the fights 30 yards away from where he was sitting at the tavern table. Couldn't make this shit up. Right, anyway, where's the innkeeper? That's the bailiff there, look. He was sitting there drinking the whole time we were fighting 30 yards away from him. I don't think this bailiff's much of a criminal investigator.
I defeated your fighters.
I heard. Your reward is well deserved. You're Henry from Scullets, aren't you? I've heard a lot about you and your fists.
Gossip spreads fast.
Well, if you're looking for a real challenge, look for it at the cemetery in Kuttenberg at night. You might be able to find someone to meet your match there.
What, do I have to fight with corpses? Or do the dead rise from the grave there?
Use your head a bit. You'll figure it out.
Oh, alright, that's interesting. It's not an actual other fight club, it's the nail in the coffin. Search for the Kuttenberg grandmaster. Ooh. Wait, I'm not wanted in Kuttenberg at the moment, am I? Oh, shit. This could be... No, I'm not wanted in Kuttenberg. Well, that makes a pleasant change. Search for the Kuttenberg grandmaster in the graveyard at night. Well, I mean, the sun will be down by the time I get there, so this couldn't have worked out better. Yeah, we're good. Alright. So, but why the Kuttenberg graveyard at night? Seems a little weird. Whatever, I don't make the rules here.
I think I heard about you in a fight club.
Really? About me? What did they tell you? And who, pray tell, are you?
Well, first things first, I'm Henry. From Scullets.
František is my name.
They told me I'd find the strongest competitor here. If it's not you, then I must be looking for some ghost.
I know this place like the back of my hand, and I've never seen a spook here. So I reckon you really are looking for me.
How does a city gravedigger like you become the best fighter in the area?
From necessity. The cemetery looks like a quiet place, but at night it can get pretty lively.
So I wasn't far from the truth with those ghosts.
I take good care of the cemetery, so the deceased rest in peace and wouldn't even think of haunting anyone. But I'm always chasing out drunkards and young couples who disturb the peace and quiet here. Mine and all those under the ground.
Do you still go and fight people just for fun once in a while?
I used to do it all the time. I went to the tavern after work and picked a fight with whoever crossed my path. I've even spent a few nights under lock and key when I overdid it.
That sounds like quite a wild youth.
Water under the bridge. I've turned a new leaf. I'm even on the bailiff's good side nowadays. That's because I can handle guarding this place all on my own.
I challenge you to a fight. Man to man.
Then you shall have it. I accept. But first, let's clear up some rules.
All right.
First of all, fight like a man. I'm not going to chase you around here like a scared nanny goat. You stick your nose outside the cemetery wall, and you're finished. If you've had enough, feel free to give up. I won't hurt you intentionally. I'm not a monster.
Do you expect the same from me?
No. On principle, I fight as long as I can stand on my own 2 feet. And be so kind and try not to stomp around here too much, so those under the ground here have some peace and quiet.
All right.
We'll go over there. There'll be more space. Ready?
This guy scares me. You know what they say? Beware old men in professions where men usually die young. He is remarkably fast to dodge for a man of his age. Got to keep working the combos. Alright, a combo like that would have put any other fighter on their arse. Oh, got him.
That's that. That wound. Oh, I haven't got a beating like that since I buried my pa.
Don't be hard on yourself. You're no pushover either.
You'd better believe it. And my best years are long gone. Well, you beat me fair and square, I admit it. Perhaps God sent you to me as a sign I should take it easy in my old age.
Well, it's true someone sent me here. But it wasn't God.
But with a successor like you, I don't really mind. So you won't think I'm a monster. I'd like to give you something as a reward. I don't have much, but I could teach you something. What do you say to that?
That sounds like a bargain, Dad.
And what exactly can you do?
You mean what sort of skills can one pick up in a cemetery? Sometimes you've got to fix something up or replace it. And at night I've got to keep an eye out for thieves. Nothing is sacred to those bastards.
I'd like to learn something new.
I can show you how to deal with small repairs. Or tell you how to sneak up on someone so quietly, they only notice you once you're tickling them with the whip.
And also, apparently, by beating him, I just learned a new combo, the shoulder throw, a new fistfight combat technique.
What can you teach me?
I don't know how to do all that much, but what I do know, I do it properly and with love.
What sort of skills does a gravedigger need to have?
Here in the graveyard, there's an area and some I can...
Well,
But before we get started, this is...
I understand.
Great. So what are you interested in?
Oh, master unarmed and stealth.
Will you share some of your wrestling tricks?
You know how it is. The most important thing is to not get knocked off balance. All right then, let me teach you a few things. Let's get started.
I mean, they're not cheap. Both of these skills are 1,000 groschen, but at this point in the game, what else do I have to spend my money on?
I'd like to learn something new.
So, what would you like?
Tell me how to be as quiet as, a ghost.
I've been doing this for years, and I've never seen a ghost in my life. But I haven't heard one either. Well, the main thing is to watch where you're stepping. One twig or puddle, and the game's up. All right then, let me teach you a few things. Let's get started.
By the way, when the game refers to something as a master level of a skill, it's not actually a level of the skill. It's not like novice, and then to progress beyond novice, you need to unlock apprentice, or it's not like that. It's just referring to the amount of experience that you're buying for your money. And for 1,000 groschen, master level is a huge chunk of experience. And it is unlocking new skill options. Well, with that business successfully concluded, it's off to Castle Malenshop to rescue Hans. Nah, fuck that. Fuck Hans, he knows what he did. So what else can we do to occupy our time rather than getting on with it? Oh, you'd be amazed. There are so very many things. For example, it's been a while since I checked in with Comrade Chenyek of the People's Popular Liberation Front of Kuttenberg. And I'm sure he's got some kind of social work for me, so let's head back to the hole in the wall and see if he's got anything for us to do.
Good day to you.
I'm here. I'm sure you have another job for me.
I do, but not just any job. Dies Irae is upon us. We'll finally hit Sigismund where it hurts the most. We'll cut off the flow of silver into his purse.
Sounds like you want to shut down his mines.
Aye, that's exactly what I'm planning to do. Well, what we're planning. And you'll be the most important figure on the board.
What do you mean?
As you already found out, the flow of silver is the reason why Sigismund laid siege to the city. If we take that reason away from him, he'll have no choice but to leave.
Not sure how that works, but I'm listening.
If you put it simply like that, I reckon you're right.
Can I count on you?
More likely you'll start cutting heads off until the silver flows again.
Aren't you afraid of the gallows?
What's one human life compared to the importance of saving the entire kingdom? Someone would have to rat us out. And I don't think any one of us would do such a thing.
He has no idea, does he?
How do you want to do it?
With the combination of modern science and some good old hellfire.
Could you be a little less cryptic?
We're going to blow the place sky high.
Why me of all people?
You're reliable, Henry. You've proven yourself. Besides, I've heard you've been down in a mine already. It won't be anything new to you.
Well, yeah.
I still don't exactly know what it is you want me to do.
Do you know what black powder is?
I know a thing or two, yeah.
I've had the pleasure. A lot of smell, smoke and noise.
1 barrel should be more than enough for our purposes.
A whole barrel?
We need to collapse the adits, and to be sure it'll work. Your job will be to get your hands on the powder and bring it to the mine.
I suspect my job is probably going to involve a whole lot more than that, but okay, go on.
You can count on me. Do you know where I could start?
I know exactly where. Ask the gun forger, Eldris. He's one of the Kuttenberg councillors, and one of Sigismund's men. If there's anyone that knows where to get black powder, it'd be him. Wouldn't it be the irony of fate that the one behind Sigismund's fall will be one of his allies?
Getting the information out of him won't be easy. But we'll see.
I'm sure you'll figure it out. And remember, I don't want to see any needless violence and bloodshed. We're trying to overthrow a tyrant, but not stain ourselves with mortal sin.
Don't worry, I'm sure you ain't going to be doing any staining.
Well, you can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. I can't guarantee there won't be some bloodshed.
Henry, you know we're not like that. Please try to avoid it. As soon as you have the barrel, head straight to the mine. Goliath and Hogg will be waiting for you at the camp near the entrance. Oh, and before I forget, here's a few groschen. Hopefully they'll make your search a bit easier. Farewell, good sir.
Honestly, it's like he has no idea who's working for him. I mean, the first 2 people he sent me to speak to are Goliath and Hogg. Goliath, who beat a man to death in a fist fight, and Hogg... Do you remember when we first met Hogg? Standing over the body of a man he'd just beaten to death because he didn't understand the answers to the questions he was asking. But, you know, we're not like that, Henry. Oh, God. Idealists. Right, anyway. If I'm going to be speaking to this fella, I should probably change into my maximum charisma gear. Although, you know, thanks to the Cavalier perk, my charisma's pretty impressive wearing plate armour, but it's not 30. And in this gear, it is.
Wie geht's, mein Herr?
Are you Eldris, the gun forger?
Yeah, that's me. What is it you need?
I'm looking for black powder, a whole barrel. Can you help me?
Wait. Ein ganzes Fass? Forget about it. I would only sell something like that to one of my verified customers. In this case, that would be the town garrison or the King Sigismund himself. Are you one of their messengers?
Game's doing it again. Up to this point, we've had no shortage of amazing, some top quality German voice work. This guy? He's about as German as Yorkshire pudding.
Why don't we keep this on a strictly business level, and you don't ask?
But I need to know what you'll need such a thing for. Do you have any idea what I am risking? Alice.
I do. That's why I came to you. To find out how to get my hand on it without anyone finding out it's from you.
Good. Business is business, and money does not ask any questions. If I had any black powder, I would be happy to sell it to you. Unfortunately, I don't have any black powder at the moment. I was robbed recently. Can you believe it? Scheißdreck.
Isn't there anyone else who makes black powder?
Definitely not here in the city. Es gäbe dann einen Weg, but you cannot tell anyone I told you.
Go on then. My lips are sealed.
My business rival, Whisker of Colin, also supplies black powder to the camp. ist ein glitschige Schlange. Aber that is of no importance to you. More importantly, Whisker drives his wagon north from Collinthrope Honowitz towards the military encampment with a powder in tow. If he were to lose it, he would be in großen Schwierigkeiten.
And I'd have my powder.
Exactly. But like I said, you didn't hear it from me.
You can count on me. Thanks for the help.
Yeah, so I can't buy any, but I can steal some. Actually, what
do you
does
have
this
for
guy
sale?
Ooh. Of course, he's the gunsmith. I mean, obviously he's got guns for sale, but these are... That's a very, very, very... Holy shit, that is an amazingly good gun. See, the problem with 15th century guns, the amount of damage they do is off the charts. They're a bit like the KV-2 in World of Tanks. Apologies if anybody watching this doesn't actually play or hasn't actually watched a World of Tanks video. But the KV-2 with its 152mm howitzer, when it hits something, it gets smashed. It just has to hit them first. And 15th century handguns are like that. But anyway, I'm thieving my black powder. Okay? Might be trickier than it sounds though. I mean, it's not as if it's going to be unguarded. It's black powder after all. This stuff's expensive. And I certainly can't afford to be carrying a torch, unlike... Is that my target up ahead? We'll find out when I get a bit closer. I'm probably going to need a... can't even remember the name of the... Nighthawk, that's it. Now, how close can I get? It's pitch black out here. They seem to have a problem with their wagon. How many people? You can see one with a torch, two horses, one of them saddled, the other maybe was drawing the cart. I can see two people, one carrying a torch, one not. I would expect there to be more than one guard, as well as the owner. So I'm probably looking at three, although I've only seen two so far. But it's dark. So there's a number of different ways I can approach this. I'm going to start with... Let's throw a rock over there and try to draw them away, and then just sneak up to the wagon and steal.
Huh. Strange.
Nope. That's not going to work. Okay. Let's back up. I still don't know exactly how many of them there are. I'm not dressed for fighting. Okay, there is three of them. I can see one leaning up against the cart. He's probably the owner. And then the other fella had a shield on his back, and the guy holding the torch is also armed and armoured. So we've got the merchant and we've got two bodyguards. Again, I still have options. I could swap into my combat gear, because at the moment I'm dressed for stealth. And I could charge in and kill them. And that would probably work. I mean, there's three of them, and two of them are heavily armoured. But I've handled worse odds before. I am very well armed and armoured. Not at the moment. I'm still in my sneaky assassination gear. Or I could try... I mean, I'm not sneaking in and stabbing them all quietly without anybody noticing. All three of them are awake, they're carrying torches, and they're too close together to be able to get more than one of them without the other two noticing. But I could, even though I have basically never done anything like this before, I could try to make the crossbow work. It's really dark. They're not necessarily going to know where the shots are coming from. I just have to hit them. And the benefit of not being weighed down by noisy plate armour, it's very, very easy to break contact. There's a level of general idea of where the shot came from. I don't know if I actually killed... Well, I was aiming for the merchant first, because he's going to be the easiest target. I don't know if the shot actually killed him. I imagine it probably would, because he's unarmoured. They will have had a general idea of which direction the shot came from. So while they're over there investigating, I've doubled around. And of course the fact that they're carrying... Well, at least one of them is carrying the torch. I'm certainly not. I don't want to give my position away. It's very, very easy to track them. And it's not as easy for them to track me. In fact, I don't think they've ever actually seen me yet. Maybe he caught sight of me there. But he's lost sight of me now. I've lost myself in the dark and in the undergrowth. Well, I haven't lost myself, he's lost me. I know exactly where I am. And because he's still carrying a torch, I know exactly where he is too. So he's taken one crossbow bolt. I mean, he's armoured. It definitely caused damage. But where's his friend? If it can kill the guy with the torch, maybe the other guy will pull out a torch and give his position away, now that the guy with the torch is dead and no longer carrying the torch, if you see what I mean. And down he goes. Right. The little white rabbit icon up there tells me that the other fella is still looking around for me. But now I think he's the only one left. I'm assuming, I haven't been back to the cart to check, I'm assuming that I managed to kill Whisker with my first shot, the merchant. I'll take his keys. Right, so the guy with the torch just got shot, dropped the torch and it went out. But the other guy, who is still looking around for me, as you can tell by the white rabbit icon underneath the compass, has not lit his own torch. I was kind of hoping he would, given that his illumination's just gone out, or maybe he's just smarter than that and he doesn't want to make himself a target. But while he's out there looking... Whoa, 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 the merchant is still there, he's not dead. But he's got his back to me, so he's going to be dead. Right. Can I actually just steal from the cart, or do I have to kill everybody and then drive the cart out of here? Because that was the first thing I tried was just try to steal the gunpowder from the back of the cart. Oh, it's not even in the cart. Okay, so that's what the key was for. Right, we're done. So while the second guard is still searching the undergrowth for me, I can just fuck off. I've got what I came here for. Wait, hang on a minute. I could have done that right at the start. I mean, I would have had to pick the lock, because I wouldn't have had the key, but that's not exactly a problem, is it? I would have had to have... I must have walked past that chest lying in the middle of the road in order to get to the back of the cart the first time I approached, to find out that I couldn't rob the back of the cart. And then went through that whole rigmarole, luring them out. Whoa. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Now I need to meet up with Hog and Goliath. Then I've got a mine to blow up. Fortunately, Christian, the guy that took over as the Royal Mint Master, didn't cut me into his skimming operation at the silver mine, so I don't really care about blowing a silver mine up. It's not going to cost me anything. Join me in the next episode and see how well that works out. In the meantime, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope you're all having a fantastic weekend. I don't know what the hell's just gone on with the weather graphics. And as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.